Question 1. Who is the patron saint of England, and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. Saint Patrick, March 17. B. Saint George, April 23. C. Saint David, March 1. D. Saint Andrew, November 30. Answer. B. Saint George, April 23. Saint George is the patron saint of England, and his feast day is celebrated on April 23. Question 2. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. Thistle. B. Rose. C. Daffodil. D. Shamrock. Answer. B. Rose. The rose is traditionally associated with England and is also a national emblem. Question 3. Name the flag of the UK. A. The Union Jack. B. The St. Andrew's Cross. C. The Dragon Flag. D. The Royal Standard. Answer. A. The Union Jack. The national flag of the UK, known as the Union Jack, symbolises the administrative union of the countries of the United Kingdom. Question 4. What are the two houses of the Parliament of the UK? A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. B. The Senate and the House of Representatives. C. The Council and the Assembly. D. The Chamber and the Senate. Answer. A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK Parliament is bicameral, consisting of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 5. Who is the current monarch of the UK? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King Charles III. C. Queen Victoria. D. King George VI. Answer. B. King Charles III. As of the last update, King Charles III is the current monarch of the UK. Question 6. What is the difference between the UK and Great Britain? A. They are different terms for the same thing. B. Great Britain includes Northern Ireland, the UK does not. C. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. D. The UK is only Scotland and Wales. Answer. C. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. The United Kingdom includes England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, whereas Great Britain includes only England, Scotland and Wales. Question 7. What is the capital of Wales? A. Swansea. B. Cardiff. C. Newport. D. Bangor. Answer. B. Cardiff. Cardiff is the capital city of Wales. Question 8. Who is the patron saint of Scotland, and when is his feast day? A. Saint David, March 1. B. Saint Andrew, November 30. C. Saint Patrick, March 17. D. Saint George, April 23. Answer. B. Saint Andrew, November 30. Saint Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, and his feast day is celebrated on November 30. Question 9. What is the title given to the heir apparent of the British throne? A. The Prince of Wales. B. The Duke of Edinburgh. C. The Baron of Greenwich. D. The Earl of Chester. Answer. A. The Prince of Wales. The title traditionally given to the heir apparent of the British throne is the Prince of Wales. Question 10. What are the main responsibilities of the Home Secretary? A. Managing the economy. B. Overseas diplomatic relations. C. Internal affairs of England and Wales. D. Defence and military. Answer C. Internal Affairs of England and Wales. The Home Secretary is primarily responsible for the internal affairs of England and Wales, including immigration, security, and law and order. Question 11. What historic document, signed in 1215, limited the powers of the King? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is a landmark document that limited the powers of the King and laid the foundation for future English laws and liberties. Question 12. Describe the main role of the Prime Minister. A. To preside over the monarchy. B. To lead the government and country. C. To head the judiciary. D. To command the military forces. Answer B. To lead the government and country. The Prime Minister's main role is to lead the government and the country, making decisions on policies and representing the UK both domestically and internationally. Question 13. Who can vote in general elections in the UK? A. All residents over the age of 16. B. All citizens over the age of 18. C. Only property owners. D. All Commonwealth citizens living in the UK. Answer B. All citizens over the age of 18. In the UK, all citizens aged 18 and over are eligible to vote in general elections. Question 14. What is the minimum voting age in the UK? A. 16 years. B. 17 years. C. 18 years. D. 21 years. Answer C. 18 years. The minimum voting age in the UK is 18 years. Question 15. What does the term bicameral refer to in the context of the UK Parliament? A. A single legislative body. B. Two legislative bodies. C. Three legislative bodies. D. A non-legislative advisory body. Answer B. Two legislative bodies. The term bicameral refers to the presence of two legislative bodies, which in the UK are the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 16. When did women get the right to vote at the same age as men? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1948. D. 1968. Answer B. 1928. Women in the UK gained the right to vote at the same age as men in 1928. Question 17. What is the purpose of the Speaker in the House of Commons? A. To represent the ruling party. B. To oversee debates and maintain order. C. To vote on legislation. D. To appoint members to committees. Answer B. To oversee debates and maintain order. The Speaker in the House of Commons is responsible for overseeing debates and maintaining order in the House. Question 18. What is the official residence of the Prime Minister? A. Buckingham Palace. B. 10 Downing Street. C. Windsor Castle. D. The Tower of London. Answer B. 10 Downing Street. The official residence of the Prime Minister of the UK is 10 Downing Street. Question 19. How often must general elections be held in the UK? A. Every 3 years. B. Every 4 years. C. Every 5 years. D. Every 7 years. Answer C. Every 5 years. General elections in the UK must be held every 5 years according to the Fixed Term Parliaments Act. Question 20. What is the National Trust? A. A bank. B. A government department. C. A charity that preserves historical sites and natural beauty. D. A legal firm. Answer. C. A charity that preserves historical sites and natural beauty. The National Trust is a charitable organisation in the UK dedicated to preserving and protecting historical places and natural beauty across the country. Question 21. What is meant by devolution in UK politics? A. The process of transferring power from the central government to regional governments. B. The dissolution of Parliament. C. The centralisation of political power. D. The process of leaving the European Union. Answer. A. The process of transferring power from the central government to regional governments. Devolution in UK politics refers to the transferring of powers from the central government to regional governments in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and parts of England. Question 22. What is the significance of the Magna Carta in today's UK law? A. It serves as the constitution of the UK. B. It introduced the idea of a parliamentary system. C. It established the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. D. It defined the rights of the nobility. Answer. C. It established the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. The Magna Carta is significant for establishing the principle that everyone is subject to the law, which is a cornerstone of the rule of law in today's UK legal system. Question 23. Who is responsible for appointing judges in the UK? A. The Queen. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Lord Chancellor. D. The Home Secretary. Answer. C. The Lord Chancellor. The Lord Chancellor is responsible for the appointment of judges in the UK, although the process involves various bodies to ensure fairness and transparency. Question 24. What is the role of the opposition in the House of Commons? A. To make laws. B. To support the government. C. To challenge the government and hold it to account. D. To manage the civil service. Answer. C. To challenge the government and hold it to account. The role of the opposition in the House of Commons is to question and challenge the policies and administration of the government and to hold it accountable to the public. Question 25. What does suffrage mean? A. Suffering and hardship. B. The right to vote in political elections. C. A legal appeal process. D. A type of political policy. Answer. B. The right to vote in political elections. Suffrage refers to the right to vote in political elections, an essential component of democratic governance. Question 26. What are constituencies? A. Political parties. B. Regions represented by a Member of Parliament. C. Government departments. D. Voting systems. Answer. B. Regions represented by a Member of Parliament. Constituencies are areas of the UK that elect a Member of Parliament to represent them in the House of Commons. Question 27. What is the role of the House of Lords? A. To generate revenue for the government. B. To review and amend proposed legislation. C. To elect the Prime Minister. D. To prosecute criminal cases. Answer. B. To review and amend proposed legislation. The House of Lords acts as a revising chamber, scrutinising and amending bills that have been passed by the House of Commons. Question 28. What event is commemorated by Bonfire Night? A. The end of the English Civil War. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. Answer C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night, commemorates the failure of the Gunpowder Plot, in which Guy Fawkes and other conspirators attempted to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605. Question 29. What are the legal differences between being married and in a civil partnership? A. There are no legal differences. B. Marriage allows joint adoption. Civil partnerships do not. C. Civil partnerships are not recognized outside the UK. D. Marriage is recognized worldwide. Civil partnerships offer similar legal rights but may not be recognized globally. Answer D. Marriage is recognized worldwide. Civil partnerships offer similar legal rights but may not be recognized globally. Both marriage and civil partnerships offer similar legal rights in the UK, but marriages tend to be recognized more widely internationally. Question 30. What do you need to do to obtain a national insurance number? A. Pass a citizenship test. B. Apply through the Department for Work and Pensions. C. Register at a local council. D. Obtain a driver's license. Answer B. Apply through the Department for Work and Pensions. To obtain a national insurance number, which is required to work and access services in the UK, one must apply through the Department for Work and Pensions. Question 31. How does one register to vote in the UK? A. By visiting a local council office. B. By sending a letter to the Electoral Commission. C. Online or by post using a registration form. D. Automatically when they turn 18. Answer C. Online or by post using a registration form. Individuals can register to vote in the UK either online or by sending a completed registration form by post. Question 32. What is the primary role of the Secretary of State for Defence? A. To oversee domestic law enforcement. B. To manage the economy. C. To handle foreign diplomatic relations. D. To be responsible for the defence of the United Kingdom. Answer D. To be responsible for the defence of the United Kingdom. The Secretary of State for Defence is a senior official within the government responsible for the defence of the UK and oversight of the British Armed Forces. Question 33. What landmark event took place in England in 1066? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The Battle of Hastings. C. The establishment of the Church of England. D. The Great Fire of London. Answer B. The Battle of Hastings. The landmark event of 1066 is the Battle of Hastings, where William the Conqueror defeated King Harold II, leading to the Norman conquest of England. Question 34. Which monarch established the Church of England? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. King Henry VIII. C. King James I. D. Queen Victoria. Answer B. King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII established the Church of England in 1534 after separating from the Roman Catholic Church. Question 35. What does the royal assent signify? A. The monarch's agreement to dissolve Parliament. B. The monarch's approval of legislation passed by Parliament, making it law. C. The appointment of the Prime Minister. D. The beginning of the parliamentary year. Answer B. The monarch's approval of legislation passed by Parliament, making it law. Royal assent is the final step required for a parliamentary bill to become law. Question 36. Name the famous British admiral who defeated the French at Trafalgar. A. Admiral Richard Howe. B. Admiral Francis Drake. C. Admiral Horatio Nelson. D. Admiral John Jellicoe. Answer: C. Admiral Horatio Nelson. Admiral Horatio Nelson is famous for his victory at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, where he defeated the French and Spanish navies. Question 37. What is the primary function of the Chancellor of the Exchequer? A. To be the chief legal advisor. B. To manage the country's defense. C. To oversee internal security. D. To manage the country's finances. Answer: D. To manage the country's finances. The Chancellor of the Exchequer is responsible for all economic and financial matters, including overseeing the Treasury. Question 38. What are the main principles of the British Constitution? A. The supremacy of the monarchy. B. Parliamentary sovereignty, rule of law, and respect for rights and freedoms. C. The dominance of the judiciary. D. The infallibility of Parliament. Answer: B. Parliamentary sovereignty, rule of law, and respect for rights and freedoms. The British Constitution is based on these fundamental principles, guiding the governance of the country. Question 39. What is the significance of the Battle of Britain in 1940? A. It marked the beginning of World War II. B. It was the first major campaign fought entirely by air forces. C. It resulted in Britain leaving the European Union. D. It led to the establishment of the United Nations. Answer: B. It was the first major campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 was crucial as it marked the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces and was a significant victory for Britain against Nazi Germany. Question 40. What festival is widely celebrated on 25th January in Scotland? A. St. Andrew's Day. B. Burns Night. C. Boxing Day. D. Easter. Answer: B. Burns Night. Burns Night is celebrated on 25th January in Scotland in honour of the poet Robert Burns, featuring traditional Scottish food and readings of his poetry. Question 41. What movement led to the extension of the franchise in 1832? A. The Chartist movement. B. The Reform movement. C. The Suffragette movement. D. The Labour movement. Answer: B. The Reform movement. The Reform Act of 1832, also known as the Representation of the People Act 1832, was driven by the Reform movement and significantly extended the franchise by redefining boroughs and redistributing seats in Parliament, reflecting changes in population and urbanisation. Question 42. What significant welfare state measure was introduced in 1948? A. The establishment of the National Health Service. B. The introduction of unemployment benefits. C. The creation of state pensions. D. The launch of public housing. Answer: A. The establishment of the National Health Service. In 1948, the National Health Service, NHS, was established, providing health care free at the point of use for all UK residents, a cornerstone of the British welfare state. Question 43. Who was the first woman to be elected as an MP in the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Nancy Astor. C. Emmeline Pankhurst. D. Theresa May. Answer B. Nancy Astor. Nancy Astor was the first woman to sit as a Member of Parliament, MP, in the UK, taking her seat in 1919 for the Conservative Party. Question 44. What treaty ended the War of the Spanish Succession? A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Utrecht. C. The Treaty of Versailles. D. The Treaty of Westphalia. Answer B. The Treaty of Utrecht. The Treaty of Utrecht, signed in 1713, helped end the War of the Spanish Succession, redefining European power dynamics by prohibiting the union of France and Spain, and ceding Spanish territory to Austria and Britain. Question 45. What was the main result of the Glorious Revolution? A. The establishment of the Church of England. B. The abolition of the monarchy. C. The confirmation of constitutional monarchy and parliamentary sovereignty. D. The introduction of the feudal system. Answer C. The confirmation of constitutional monarchy and parliamentary sovereignty. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 established the supremacy of Parliament over the monarchy, confirming the constitutional monarchy and paving the way for a parliamentary democracy. Question 46. What are the recognised political regions of the UK? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. B. Great Britain, Ireland, British Isles. C. England, Edinburgh, Cardiff, Belfast. D. London, Glasgow, Swansea, Dublin. Answer A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom is politically divided into 4 recognised regions: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, each with varying degrees of legislative autonomy. Question 47. What is the Good Friday Agreement? A. An economic treaty between the UK and Ireland. B. A peace agreement that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. C. A trade agreement within the Commonwealth. D. A religious celebration in the UK. Answer B. A peace agreement that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, was a major political development that helped end most of the violence of the Troubles, the conflict involving various factions in Northern Ireland. Question 48. What do the crossed swords in the Northern Ireland flag represent? A. The historical battles fought in Northern Ireland. B. The joining of political factions. C. The support of the monarchy. D. The guardianship of the Ulster region. Answer A. The historical battles fought in Northern Ireland. The crossed swords in the Northern Ireland flag symbolise the region's historic and ongoing struggles, reflecting its turbulent history. Question 49. Which British scientist discovered gravity? A. Charles Darwin. B. Isaac Newton. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Michael Faraday. Answer B. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is credited with the formulation of the theory of gravity, following his observations and subsequent work, which was a cornerstone in the development of modern physics. Question 50. What historic ship carried English pilgrims to the New World? A. The Mayflower. B. The Victory. C. The Beagle. D. The Bounty. Answer A. The Mayflower. The Mayflower is famously known for carrying the English pilgrims to the New World in 1620, marking the beginning of permanent European settlement in North America. Question 51. Name a famous British landmark completed in 1859 and known for its bell. A. Buckingham Palace. B. The Houses of Parliament. C. Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower. D. Tower Bridge. Answer C. Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben, the nickname for the great bell of the clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London, is housed within the Elizabeth Tower, completed in 1859. Question 52. Who was the British Prime Minister at the start of World War II? A. Winston Churchill. B. Neville Chamberlain. C. Clement Attlee. D. Anthony Eden. Answer B. Neville Chamberlain. Neville Chamberlain was the British Prime Minister at the start of World War II, famously known for his policy of appeasement towards Adolf Hitler. Question 53. What major change did the Reform Act 1928 bring about? A. It granted voting rights to all men over the age of 21. B. It granted voting rights to all women over the age of 21. C. It introduced the welfare state. D. It abolished the monarchy. Answer B. It granted voting rights to all women over the age of 21. The representation of the people. Equal franchise. Act 1928 equalized the voting age for men and women at 21, significantly expanding the electorate. Question 54. What is the Domesday Book? A. A collection of laws from medieval England. B. A record of a survey of English land and property completed in 1086. C. A religious text from the 12th century. D. A ledger of all battles fought by the British. Answer B. A record of a survey of English land and property completed in 1086. The Domesday Book is a comprehensive record of land and property across much of England, completed in 1086 on the orders of King William the Conqueror. Question 55. What is the main role of the Welsh Assembly? A. To govern the entire UK. B. To oversee foreign affairs of Wales. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. D. To manage Welsh military forces. Answer C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. The Welsh Assembly, known as the Senedd, has the power to legislate and make decisions on a range of devolved matters within Wales. Question 56. Describe the significance of Hadrian's Wall. A. It marked the boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain. B. It was built to commemorate Hadrian's visit to Britain. C. It was a defensive fortification against the Scottish tribes. D. Both A and C. Answer D. Both A and C. Hadrian's Wall was a Roman defensive fortification in the north of England, marking the northern limit of the Roman Empire and serving as protection against tribes from what is now Scotland. Question 57. What is Stonehenge and why is it significant? A. A medieval castle in southern England. B. A prehistoric monument believed to be used for religious rituals. C. A modern sculpture in London. D. An ancient burial ground. Answer B. A prehistoric monument believed to be used for religious rituals. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England, believed to have been used for religious and ceremonial purposes dating back to 3000 BC to 2000 BC. Question 58. What landmark legal document was sealed by King John of England? A. The English Bill of Rights. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. Answer B. The Magna Carta. King John of England sealed the Magna Carta in 1215, a foundational document establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 59. What is the cenotaph in London known for? A. It is the Prime Minister's residence. B. It is a war memorial commemorating the British and Commonwealth military who died in the 2 World Wars. C. It is a famous art museum. D. It is the tallest building in London. Answer B. It is a war memorial commemorating the British and Commonwealth military who died in the 2 World Wars. The cenotaph in London is a central war memorial located on Whitehall and serves as the focus for national remembrance events in the UK. Question 60. What did the Act of Union 1707 accomplish? A. It merged the kingdoms of England and Wales. B. It separated Scotland from England. C. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. D. It established the Commonwealth. Answer C. It unified England and Scotland into the Kingdom of Great Britain. The Act of Union 1707 merged the Parliaments of England and Scotland, creating a single Kingdom of Great Britain and unified Parliament based in Westminster, London. Question 61. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Nancy Astor. C. Theresa May. D. Angela Merkel. Answer A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990, and was known for her strong conservative policies and significant impact on British politics. Question 62. What is the primary responsibility of the Scottish Parliament? A. To oversee UK foreign policy. B. To regulate UK-wide economic standards. C. To manage Scottish devolved matters. D. To legislate on English laws. Answer C. To manage Scottish devolved matters. The Scottish Parliament is responsible for legislating and managing a wide range of devolved matters specifically related to Scotland, such as education, health, and Scottish law. Question 63. What is the significance of Shakespeare in English literature? A. He founded the Royal Shakespeare Company. B. His works are considered pivotal in English drama and literature. C. He was a contemporary of Charles Dickens. D. He was the first to translate the Bible into English. Answer B. His works are considered pivotal in English drama and literature. William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist, with his plays and poetry having a lasting impact on English literature and drama. Question 64. What British invention changed communications in the 19th century? A. The steam engine. B. The telephone. C. The electric light bulb. D. The penny post system. Answer D. The penny post system. Introduced by Sir Rowland Hill in 1840, the penny post system revolutionized communication in the UK by making postal services affordable for all, significantly increasing the volume of sent mail. Question 65. What event marked the beginning of the British Empire? A. The Norman Conquest. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The establishment of the East India Company. D. The reign of Queen Elizabeth I. Answer C. The establishment of the East India Company. Founded in 1600, the East India Company marked the beginning of expansive British trade and later colonial influence in India, significantly contributing to the foundation of the British Empire. Question 66. What is Hogmanay? A. The Scottish name for Halloween. B. The Scottish New Year celebration. C. A traditional English tea. D. A Welsh festival of music. Answer. B. The Scottish New Year celebration. Hogmanay is the Scots word for the last day of the year and is the celebration of the New Year, Gregorian calendar, in Scotland, typically accompanied by unique customs and festivities. Question 67. Who was the longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? A. King George III. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Henry VIII. D. Queen Anne. Answer. B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II, serving from 1837 to 1901, a total of 63 years. Question 68. What does the Commonwealth do? A. Provides a political union for American states. B. Facilitates economic and military alliances globally. C. Promotes democratic values and development among member countries. D. Acts as the UK's legislative body. Answer. C. Promotes democratic values and development among member countries. The Commonwealth is a political association of 54 member states, most of them former territories of the British Empire, which promotes democracy, human rights, good governance, and social and economic development. Question 69. What is the role of the Cabinet in the UK government? A. To serve as the legislative body of the UK. B. To advise the Queen on governmental matters. C. To make important policy decisions and oversee government administration. D. To manage local government affairs. Answer. C. To make important policy decisions and oversee government administration. The Cabinet is composed of the top senior ministers, chosen by the Prime Minister, who are the main decision-making body of the UK government, responsible for policy and administrative oversight. Question 70. What event does Remembrance Day commemorate? A. The end of the English Civil War. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The armistice of World War I. D. The coronation of the current monarch. Answer. C. The armistice of World War I. Remembrance Day, observed on 11 November, commemorates the armistice signed between the Allies of World War I and Germany for the cessation of hostilities, and honours armed forces members who have died in the line of duty. Question 71. What is the procedure for amending legislation in the UK? A. The Queen must approve changes. B. Amendments can only be made by the House of Lords. C. Proposed amendments are debated and must be approved by both houses. D. Amendments are automatically accepted after a public referendum. Answer. C. Proposed amendments are debated and must be approved by both houses. The procedure for amending legislation in the UK involves proposing changes that must then be debated and approved by both the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Question 72. What is judicial review? A. A process where new laws are reviewed by the judiciary before being passed. B. A review by the judiciary of the constitutionality of a law or legality of a decision. C. A yearly review of the judiciary's performance by Parliament. D. A public review of judicial decisions. Answer. B. A review by the judiciary of the constitutionality of a law or legality of a decision. Judicial review in the UK is a process by which the courts assess the lawfulness of decisions or actions taken by public bodies, including the compatibility of decisions with human rights or the constitutionality of laws. Question 73. Name the artist known for landscape paintings and founding the Royal Academy. A. John Constable. B. Joseph Mallord William Turner. C. Thomas Gainsborough. D. Joshua Reynolds. Answer: D. Joshua Reynolds. Sir Joshua Reynolds was a prominent 18th century English painter known for his portraits and as one of the founders of the Royal Academy of Arts, serving as its first president. Question 74. What was the primary cause of the English Civil War? A. Disputes over religious freedoms. B. Economic disagreements between the monarchy and Parliament. C. Political power struggles between the monarchy and Parliament. D. Territorial disputes between England and Scotland. Answer: C. Political power struggles between the monarchy and Parliament. The English Civil War was primarily caused by deep-seated political power struggles between the monarchy, led by King Charles I, and Parliament, driven by issues of governance and authority. Question 75. What document outlines the rights of Parliament and limits the powers of the monarch? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Bill of Rights 1689. C. The Act of Settlements 1701. D. The Royal Charter. Answer: B. The Bill of Rights 1689. The Bill of Rights 1689 is a landmark act in the UK that sets out certain basic civil rights and clarifies who would be next to inherit the crown. It limits the powers of the monarch and sets out the rights of Parliament. Question 76. What does the Beefeater guard? A. Buckingham Palace. B. The Crown Jewels at the Tower of London. C. The British Museum. D. Westminster Abbey. Answer: B. The Crown Jewels at the Tower of London. The yeoman warders, commonly known as Beefeaters, are ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London, where they also guard the crown jewels. Question 77. Name the British scientist who split the atom. A. Isaac Newton. B. James Chadwick. C. Ernest Rutherford. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer: C. Ernest Rutherford. Ernest Rutherford, a New Zealand-born physicist, is credited with being the first to split the atom in 1917, an important milestone in the field of nuclear physics. Question 78. What significant public health measure was taken after the discovery of cholera's transmission? A. The establishment of the NHS. B. The introduction of the Clean Air Act. C. The implementation of modern sanitation systems. D. Mandatory vaccination programs. Answer: C. The implementation of modern sanitation systems. Following the discovery by John Snow that cholera was waterborne, significant public health measures, including the development of modern sanitation and water systems, were implemented to prevent the spread of the disease. Question 79. What is the significance of the Silver Jubilee? A. It marks 25 years of a monarch's reign. B. It celebrates 50 years of independence. C. It is the anniversary of the UK joining the European Union. D. It commemorates the end of World War II. Answer: A. It marks 25 years of a monarch's reign. The Silver Jubilee is a celebration marking the 25th anniversary of a monarch's ascension to the throne, such as Queen Elizabeth, the Second Silver Jubilee in 1977. Question 80. What notable structure represents the British arts and crafts movement? A. The Victoria and Albert Museum. B. The Red House. C. The Shard. D. The British Library. Answer. B. The Red House. The Red House in Bexleyheath, London, designed by architect Philip Webb and designer William Morris, is a key example and part of the foundation of the British arts and crafts movement, emphasizing traditional craftsmanship and decorative arts. Question 81. Name a famous British play written in the 1950s that critiqued the social class system. A. Look Back in Anger by John Osborne. B. The Birthday Party by Harold Pinter. C. Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. D. The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie. Answer. A. Look Back in Anger by John Osborne. Look Back in Anger, written by John Osborne in 1956, is known for its critical perspective on British society, particularly the constraints and frustrations of the rigid class system. Question 82. What role does the Prime Minister play in the UK military? A. Direct Commander of the military forces. B. Advisor to the Queen on military matters. C. Chief Executive Officer of the Ministry of Defence. D. Head of Government responsible for the overall direction of military strategy. Answer. D. Head of Government responsible for the overall direction of military strategy. As Head of Government, the Prime Minister holds the ultimate responsibility for the defence of the United Kingdom and the strategic direction of its military. Question 83. What is the Bill of Rights 1689, and why is it important? A. It outlines specific rights for British citizens, limiting the powers of the monarchy. B. It established the basis for the parliamentary system. C. It was the first written constitution of the UK. D. It declared independence from French rule. Answer. A. It outlines specific rights for British citizens, limiting the powers of the monarchy. The Bill of Rights 1689 is a fundamental document in British constitutional law that sets out certain civil rights and clarifies the constitutional relationship between the monarchy and Parliament. Question 84. What is the main role of the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care? A. To manage the UK's foreign diplomatic relations. B. To oversee the National Health Service and public health. C. To direct national economic policy. D. To control immigration and border security. Answer. B. To oversee the National Health Service and public health. The Secretary of State for Health and Social Care is responsible for the oversight of the National Health Service, NHS, as well as public health, social care, and food safety in England. Question 85. Who are the Yeoman Warders? A. Members of the Royal Navy. B. Ceremonial Guardians of the Tower of London. C. Special Forces in the British Army. D. Guards at Buckingham Palace. Answer. B. Ceremonial Guardians of the Tower of London. The Yeoman Warders, also known as Beefeaters, are ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London. They are responsible for looking after any prisoners at the Tower and safeguarding the British Crown jewels. Question 86. What treaty integrated Scotland into the UK Parliament? A. The Treaty of Edinburgh. B. The Treaty of Union. C. The Treaty of Westphalia. D. The Act of Settlement. Answer. B. The Treaty of Union. The Treaty of Union, ratified in 1707, led to the integration of Scotland into the United Kingdom, creating a single parliament at Westminster. Question 87. What was the purpose of the Elizabethan Poor Law? A. To create job opportunities for the unemployed. B. To provide pensions for the elderly. C. To establish public schools. D. To provide relief for the poor. Answer: D. To provide relief for the poor. The Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601 was designed to provide care for the poor and destitute, marking an early form of social welfare. Question 88. What is the function of the Bank of England? A. To regulate the legal profession. B. To issue passports. C. To serve as the central bank and manage monetary policy. D. To oversee educational standards. Answer: C. To serve as the central bank and manage monetary policy. The Bank of England functions as the central bank of the United Kingdom, responsible for issuing currency and managing the nation's monetary policy. Question 89. What was the swinging 60s? A. A period of economic depression. B. A cultural revolution in Britain that emphasized modernity and fun. C. A political movement advocating for the return of the monarchy. D. A series of protests against the Vietnam War. Answer: B. A cultural revolution in Britain that emphasized modernity and fun. The swinging 60s refers to the 1960s era in London, which was marked by groundbreaking cultural, social, and artistic changes, symbolizing youth and progressive attitudes. Question 90. What does the term backbencher refer to in the UK Parliament? A. A senior member of the Cabinet. B. A member of Parliament who does not hold governmental office and sits behind the front benches. C. A retired politician who acts as an advisor. D. A member of the opposition party. Answer: B. A member of Parliament who does not hold governmental office and sits behind the front benches. Backbenchers are MPs who are not part of the government or shadow cabinet and typically sit on the rear benches in the House of Commons. Question 91. What was the main outcome of the Beveridge Report? A. The end of World War II. B. The foundation for the modern welfare state. C. The introduction of the euro. D. The expansion of the British Empire. Answer: B. The foundation for the modern welfare state. The Beveridge Report, published in 1942, proposed widespread reforms to the social welfare system, which laid the groundwork for the establishment of the welfare state in the UK after World War II. Question 92. Who was involved in the Gunpowder Plot of 1605? A. Oliver Cromwell. B. Guy Fawkes. C. Winston Churchill. D. William Shakespeare. Answer: B. Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes was one of the key figures in the Gunpowder Plot of 1605, which was an attempt to blow up the House of Lords and assassinate King James I. Question 93. What is the role of the monarch in modern UK governance? A. Direct control of the government. B. Active political role. C. Ceremonial duties without governing powers. D. Head of Parliament. Answer: C. Ceremonial duties without governing powers. In modern UK governance, the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, and they do not have governing powers or involvement in the day-to-day affairs of government. Question 94. Name the act that formalised the abolition of the slave trade within the British Empire. A. The Slavery Abolition Act 1833. B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. C. The Emancipation Proclamation. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer B. The Slave Trade Act 1807. The Slave Trade Act of 1807 formalized the abolition of the slave trade within the British Empire, making it illegal to engage in the slave trade throughout the empire. Question 95. What social reform did the Factory Acts achieve? A. They abolished child labour. B. They limited working hours and improved conditions for workers. C. They introduced universal health care. D. They deregulated industrial markets. Answer B. They limited working hours and improved conditions for workers. The Factory Acts were a series of laws passed in the 19th century aimed at improving working conditions, particularly by regulating the working hours and the employment of children in factories. Question 96. Who were the Pankhursts? A. A family influential in the development of the British naval fleet. B. A family of artists known for their contributions to the British arts and crafts movement. C. A family of political activists central to the women's suffrage movement in the UK. D. A family of scientists known for their work in genetics. Answer C. A family of political activists central to the women's suffrage movement in the UK. The Pankhurst family, particularly Emmeline Pankhurst and her daughters, were leading figures in the British suffragette movement, which campaigned for women's right to vote. Question 97. What is the main function of the Crown Court? A. To oversee civil disputes. B. To handle minor criminal cases. C. To deal with serious criminal cases. D. To manage family law cases. Answer C. To deal with serious criminal cases. The Crown Court is part of the senior court system of England and Wales and is responsible for handling serious criminal cases, including murder, robbery, and rape. Question 98. Name the document that established Protestantism as the state religion of England. A. The Act of Supremacy 1534. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Bill of Rights 1689. D. The Act of Union 1707. Answer A. The Act of Supremacy 1534. The Act of Supremacy in 1534 declared King Henry VIII the supreme head of the Church of England, which marked the formal establishment of Protestantism as the state religion of England. Question 99. Who led the British forces during the Battle of Waterloo? A. Duke of Wellington. B. Lord Nelson. C. Winston Churchill. D. King George III. Answer A. Duke of Wellington. The Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wellesley, led the British forces during the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, which was a decisive victory against Napoleon's French army. Question 100. What does the term Prime Minister's Questions refer to? A. A weekly radio show hosted by the Prime Minister. B. A university course taught by the Prime Minister. C. A weekly session where the Prime Minister answers questions from MPs. D. A ceremonial event held annually. Answer C. A weekly session where the Prime Minister answers questions from MPs. Prime Minister's Questions, PMQs, is a constitutional convention in the United Kingdom held as a single session every Wednesday when the House of Commons is sitting, during which the Prime Minister answers questions from Members of Parliament, MPs.